We're looking for the Great Mugina Yokai.
Do you know where it lives?
Great Mugina Yokai?
Huh? You've never heard of it? It's a sneaky monster that goes around playing tricks on people. One time, the Great Mugina Yokai stole some rice.
Sounds like a very naughty little...
Because we finally found out how to chase it.
My dad said that the Great Mugina Yokai likes to play tricks on people, so all we need to do is chase it away. Then...
This monster sounds scary. Surely your parents must be...
Oh, not really. I told my dad that I was gonna find the great... So we think it must be weak right now. It's probably...
Yeah. So, as long as we get home before it gets...
Something sounds very strange about all this. Yeah, Paimon feels like the Great Mugina Yokai is one of those storybook monsters. We should tell them so they don't waste all their time. Oh, children, listen up.
Huh?
No way.
That's impossible.
Your folks are just worried about you is all. They don't want you wandering too...
That's not true. The Great Yeah! Yoimiya's even making some weapons for us.
Yoimiya, huh? Wait, as in...
We told her all about the Great Mugina Yokai. She said we shouldn't be scared of it.
We've been waiting for ages now. And finally, Yoimiya said that to... Yoimiya plays with us and tells us stories.
But...
Come on, let's get out of here and go find Yoimiya.
Wait, hold on, don't go! They didn't seem to take that very... Who knows what Yoimiya's got to do with...
Cheer up, guys. Don't be so down. She was only joking back there.
But we've never seen it for ourselves.
That's because the Great Mugina Yokai is extra powerful. It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Hey, even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts. So, no matter how powerful the Great Mugina Yokai might be, it's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops.
Got it. Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be...
Oh, yeah. Hold up a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys. One, just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Okay. Thank you, Yoimiya.
Oh, thanks, Yoimiya. Come play with... Sure thing. Will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later. So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids describe. The Great Mugina Yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course...
Okay, but it definitely doesn't
Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something, but when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. So, I guess now that...
So in a way,
Maybe so. In any case, I'm not gonna be... Sure, it's likely that the parents just wanted to stop... Can I just go ahead and tell them that the Great Mugina Yokai doesn't exist without no... Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe... Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies, too. The fire diamond that spins around... I know that they don't really exist, but I still enjoy believing in them. I give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face. Right? So what if it's made up? It's all the things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young. When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and... See, if we tear apart these kids' fairy tales now, what else do we have to tell them? That Inazuma's luck?
Yeah! Oh!
Whether you understood me or not, don't you... Okay, it's about time I headed back.
Naganohara fireworks show.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why your name is on the event. Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? If not, in that case, come with me to Naganohara. Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who like to write stories. A lot of them have bad endings, though. Like, the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or, someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon. I know these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't bring myself to like them. If something's magical, it should be kept that way. Hey, Pops, I'm back.
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the Oh, new faces? Who are these two?
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently.
Well, either way, come on in and have it.
That can wait. Pops, I need to ask.
Something
Pops has
burns,
started
and
telling.
other
Sorry about
things
this.
don't.
Ever since
Right?
Pops had his accident.
They don't
Really?
burn. But
for a
somewhere
moment
along the
there, it
line, much later, people eventually realized that if...
Pops, wait!
Huh? What's that?
Did they deliver those firework materials that we...
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have...
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that we...
Ah, today's fireworks are almost ready too. Don't you worry. Your old man's...
No, Pops, the materials.
Sorry?
Materials.
Oh!
Yes, yeah! Sorry. Paimon got all excited.
The materials are...
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine.
Of course.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pops something. That's my Pops. He's a good person, all right. Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone, and when I was little, I thought it was because he really understood me and agreed with what... Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that...
Huh?
It just makes me happy to see him smile. And it Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is...
Yoimiya?
Ah! Oh, you scared me, Vic.
Sorry.
Hold on. I'm coming. No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash.
Don't worry, Sakajiro. So far, at least, we're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out,
Thank you for all your help.
he's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago.
An arrest warrant?
Shh! Keep it down! If Sakajiro was caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat and send him out of... Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous, but there are...
What if the boat capsizes? If things are this bad, couldn't you have just not come?
Well... But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke.
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome.
Little piece of paper?
Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fire, only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact...
Whoa! That is so...
It's a family tradition. All our regular...
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. Who would have thought...
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for help...
Thank you. This way,
All right. Well, let's not stay out here in the open for too...
All right,
It's a shame. They still wouldn't give... Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you...
Even then, we only got through thanks to some help from...
I see. So you had big shots helping you. I just wish the commissions could be a little... I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like Inazuma, huh? Well, no matter... I'm sorry. I invited you to come watch the fireworks. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself. Oh, cool! Then let's start with Sakaji. Oh yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
He saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask?
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time. Why do you look so excited?
Because
Dream of being number one.
it's a person and not floating child or mascot.
Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, all right. Wait, should we really be...
Oh, don't worry, they're my friends. You can trust them.
Yeah, you could say we're all...
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just...
Huh?
Because of the Sokoku decree, the Tenryo Commission is really suspicious.
I understand. I'm sorry.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. Right, I'll go fetch the boat now. I should be back shortly.
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my...
All right, then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it?
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your...
That's a long story, actually.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it.
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I've been so busy with the fireworks business these past few days that of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chatter away. And I'm doing it again, aren't I? Ugh. Well, I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for those kids and I'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the...
So, what you're trying to...
Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks makers, but what I really wanted to say was, don't worry about... Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as... Let's head to the city. I think I'll...
Question, doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess, but what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh, you kinda have a point.
Welcome to Bonton Sangha Detective Agency. What will you have me?
Ah, here we are.
It's going smoothly, just as I planned.
Hello, Morihiko. How's business?
Yoi Mia, there you are. Ha, no need to beat around the bush. You're here
Huh? Really?
because a fireworks show is coming up. I've come to expect it now.
Oh, I'm so sorry for bothering you.
Ah, come on now. You know I do. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made? It's no trouble. Once when I had an argument with my son, Yoi Mia was the one who came. I'm hopeless at communicating with him.
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot. Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might...
Yeah, I guess I'm probably, which is strange because I don't think I'm anything like.
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, just come to me. Even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige.
All right then. Everyone's always saying what it. Go ahead and take the ore, by the way.
Oh, no you don't. That's out of the question.
Don't worry. Just take it as a token.
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though.
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it.
Well, how about this then? I'll...
All right then. Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him more.
Will do. You look after yourself as well.
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
You're not the first person to say that. In fact, some people think I'll literally do any favor they... When that happens, I say to them, hey. But, they don't always listen. Anyway, we've gotten all the materials we need. Next, we just need to go find someone to process them.
The new book from Yai Publishing
Surely
House is
it'd
out.
be more
Come take a look.
interesting for the protagonist to discover their abilities. Please speak
Hajime! Mr. Aminoma, it's me!
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you must be here for some firework materials.
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fireworks show.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog of weapons orders right now.
No worry. Oh, wait, actually, yeah. Hajime!
Ah,
Seems like everyone knows.
I'm very sorry.
No worry. Oh, wait, actually, how about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders.
That will
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Aminoma? As you know, there's still a lot of fireworks left to make.
Talkative as ever, I see. Dear child, the essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. If you badger Hajime like this, you will only...
But this is a special circumstance, surely.
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Huh? Master!
Is that so surprising? It is, after all.
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Aminoma.
You're quite welcome. The Naganohara Fireworks Show is an important event, but Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future.
I'll try my best. In the future, I'll...
Though for you, dear excuse me.
Wow, Mr. Aminoma! Just look at the shape and size. It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools.
Of course. I have studied these techniques.
So have Amenoma art and Naganohara.
Back in the day, it was my master. And Hajime. In the future...
I know.
All right, I won't... Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go. Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. Sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so...
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken.
I felt like I was neglecting you guys. So, I wanted to find an When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have a chance. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma? Ooh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there, right? So my pops actually received a gift from one of his old customers of
Dawn Winery! Their dandelion wine.
Yes, that's the one. I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose. So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
And to find a lost family member, too.
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh, that must be really tough. I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it... Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma... let me put it this way. I was just...
Sometimes.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle. An adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race... Don't worry, though. I'm sure I can think of some way to get... And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave it... Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea of the color and type of fire.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Okay, good. Let's go then. Just...
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean...
Absolutely. Rest assured that the...
That's way too small.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that... Still, I'll be the first to admit that...
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. I gotta say though, Koichi, it
I'm not the one you should... To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately, then assembled them. See, this is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger...
Let's store the boat here for now, then. I'll...
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden.
Maybe it does, but my family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them. And whenever there's an... As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss... And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right?
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Wait,
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Anyway, thanks for everything, Kui. And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would...
who's third sis?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time. They were a tightly knit group of friends. But eventually, it was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the
They were all very ambitious types, and after that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of...
Yeah. No matter how close you and your friends are, there's always gonna be some distance after to us. Those memories are...
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about...
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're... Anyway, I need to go update Sakajiro.
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't...
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, he always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid or held me... group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with ad-ass... So I'm like, yes, I do! You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like a million times. It was so embarrassing. The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend...
After how much effort it took to get back in...
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryo Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here. Time is starting to run out.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure something out. But if the Tenryo Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the boat.
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But... No, I guess this whole trip was a waste in the end.
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway? Is there something you wanted to do?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now, I was really just running away from my responsibility. Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking, so I... Forget it. What does it matter now?
What a pity.
Talk to us about it. Maybe we could...
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't the Tenryo Commission... Oh, that's right! That elderly couple, old customers of out. That's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
Are you sure they won't just report me?
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. I know them well. They won't cause us any issues. All right. You should get back indoors, Sakajiro. We'll be back in no time at all. Okay, let's go! Time waits for no one! Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? There's pots! Pots! No, never mind. I know! I'll...
Ahem! Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer. Just time.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya. Come on in, dear. Come and take a seat. Are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have...
Indeed, these are unprecedented times.
Oh, before I...
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family... I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next...
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
We aren't as young as we once were, though. The body knows it. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. But now, even a moment of light work leaves me with all sorts of aches and pains. I wanted to do some weeding yesterday.
No worries. Say no more.
No. We can't... I'll just go fetch the tea and some...
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores.
It's no trouble, really.
Oh, you're such good kids. If you're quite sure it's no trouble.
Sure. It won't. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on. Let's help them out. We'll get rid of the weeds first, and then... Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now. Hey, Satoru. How have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed. You're looking full of life, as always.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers. The family business just keeps getting better and better. We sold some fireworks to Liyue a while back, and word is they were a real hit. So it looks like we'll be getting more business from over there in the future.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. If it gets too much...
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah. This is some pickled radish from Mrs. Imatani.
Oh, wow, thank you so much. I never used to be a fan of pickled radish, would you believe? But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff and I couldn't get enough of it. It's a family staple now.
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument, but I guess that's every family ever. Being close to family is better than never getting to see them, even if it does mean putting up with some conflict. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship, but still, they must get lonely with their child never visiting.
Huh, they didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they won't get so bored.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that, as would all of us in Konda Village. You're always welcome here.
Thank you! Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji.
That was quick.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have...
Speaking of youth, do you...
Oh, so it has. Goodness.
50 years since what?
Well, if you...
Oh, stop trying to impress them.
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed. To tell the truth, I was even as it was rising up into the sky. But then it exploded. The sky lit up. Before I knew what was happening, apparently...
50 years. In some way. But 50 years of being together.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary. If I'd known...
Oh, no, it's quite all right. We always set off the... Seeing that firework go off takes us right back.
Ah, what a great relationship they have.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fire?
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk about.
Sakujiro.
Huh?
He was our boy's best friend. They were inseparable, but one day... They had a...
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma... But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt... You know what children are like.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger...
If it was anything else, I could but since it's Sakujiro...
What a strange coincidence.
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do.
2 best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the
Well, no worries. If that's the case, then never mind. We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things
Yes. It'd be so...
I think after all these years...
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened.
Huh? Pops, are you alright?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was... But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakujiro was inside. Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window. The Tenryo Commission wasn't able to capture him.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time to make his mind up. Pops, did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryo Commission will definitely be chasing after him. Good point. Names. Reading names. Suddenly showing up like this, surely it must be Keisuke's doing. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway.
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them either. If you're wondering which way they went, they left the city. I wish I'd caught their names. But I didn't hear a thing.
As it happens, I did. I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said.
Just as I thought. Thanks. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't... We can't let that happen. Come with me. Let's... It's Mochizaka and his friends!
Hi, Yoimiya! Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai ready yet?
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now.
Aren't you gonna...
I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now. I'll be back later on. But I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy.
Yay!
Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Yep, we did. It looked like they were
Are they trying to catch a monster too?
No, don't worry. It's all just a big be good kids and stay out of trouble, all right? Stay in the city for now.
We will. We'll be on our best.
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people from the Tenryu Commission over there! It must be them!
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right?
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting...
Ugh, what a nuisance! Fire hazard!
I must withdraw.
Time for a light show!
I must withdraw. I must withdraw.
The fuse is lit!
I must withdraw.
Here come the fireworks!
I must withdraw.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryo Commission? You will be punished for your actions. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edges of the world.
Look at that! Look, we can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated. You should have known that you stood no chance against me.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate.
But your return says that you finally came around.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryu. The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this!
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people's...
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
And why did you risk life and limb to get yourself... I'll tell you why! This is why! This is the chance...
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryo Commission. There is out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are as disappointing now as they ever were.
What are you talking about? And just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a chance to talk. I can see it in your faces. You both...
Don't flatter yourself.
Yoimiya, leave it. It was...
No, I won't leave it! I will not stand Keisuke! You seem to like settling things with a duel. If I win, then you need to say everything that... And the same goes for you, Sakujiro! If I win, you will tell... If you don't say anything now, you may never have another...
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro, and accept the Tenryo Commission's...
Yoimiya...
I accept.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Back up? Those are supposed to be one-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
I must withdraw.
Sir, they are too strong. We need more men.
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back then. Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to each other?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me. Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely, do they?
The reason I came back is that I felt lost. It wasn't that I'd changed my mind, I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to escape from reality. I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left a deep impression on me. I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that. After all, you never ran away.
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done. But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree. I do wonder. The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but
what will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to I will lend you my help, but until... And don't kick the bucket on...
Don't worry, Keisuke. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
I'll be demoted. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshi. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also... It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't full...
But I think you did the right thing. And look...
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't...
That's only because I know your parents so well.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the fireworks.
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference, I can't make the same one again. And...
I see. Never mind then.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably...
Thank you very much.
No worries. And...
Yoimiya! The way you...
What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong believer in if you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship, but that's not... Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks. My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Huh? Oh. Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So, Yumiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yumiya?
Shh.
Huh? Oh.
That was amazing. I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit... Oh, remember that big one that went up first? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon-san!
That's what I wanted to hear. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie, I believe that as time goes by, this firework will... Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here!
You know, Yumiya, you seem to turn into a completely...
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise and... You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat, for Keisuke's parents, they couldn't... And for Keisuke and Sakujiro, they... Oh, yeah, right, believe...
As for me, to be honest, even...
Seriously? Huh.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really said... It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned some fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away, but people's feelings don't just disappear. And it's those feelings that... Also, consider this. You have to have the Naganohara. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go on... You know, I don't really think about complicated things like... But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Inazuma is not such a bad place. Paimon's having a pretty good time. But we should probably go and see about the next operation that Toma and Ayaka were talking about, right? As usual, it's the first stop, Komori Tea House. Are you ready to head over?